afternoon, members of the press. My name is Ian Mutiso. I'm an advocate of the High Court, and I represent Vocal Africa in petition number E443 of 2026 against the speakers of the Senate and the National Assembly, and with other respondents in the matter. Today, we have come at a point whereby we have to stop a very bad behavior which has been reigning in this country for the past decade, if I may say so. If you recall, back in 2017, the Commission on Administrative Justice had issued a memoranda and a guideline to public officers on refraining from participating in political matters. Recently, we saw on the 6th of July, if I recall correctly, and actually even to take you back in 22nd of May of this year, the speakers of the National Assembly were called out as far as they're acting or rather participating in significant political activities and advocating for elective positions for the current president and trying to persuade members of the public to vote for them in the next coming general election. Well, it's quite sad that in this country, we see Parliament being the second footing for the executive. When shall that stop? Back in 2024, we saw how Parliament went ahead and passed a bill where members of the public were actually very agitated with the Finance Bill 2024. Yet they go ahead and forward the bill, assented by the president, at the same time clap when the president says, because of the public has refused this, you're not going to assent it, they clap. Well, it has come to a point whereby the public in itself cannot take this any further. This particular petition seeks to actually put into question as to whether the parliament is indeed independent. If it is indeed independent, why do we have the Speaker of the National Assembly and the Speaker of the Senate participating in political events? It's so shameful for the National Assembly Speaker to campaign in Eldoret, seeking that members of the public should vote for the president. And he's saying two-term. This cannot be acceptable. We are better than this as far as the three arms of the government are concerned. And it's only that it's very wise that this petition be placed before the High Court and they answer the pertinent question. Are these people beyond the law? Are they actually advocating as far as the Chapter 6 of the Constitution is concerned? The answer is no, but that's for the court to actually determine. We are not here to cast any aspirations, but the mere fact is they should not be doing what they are doing. And look, moving forward, we are entering into a very heavy political season, and this country is quite fragile, as if I may say so. And in any sense, if we allow them to continue like this, what will happen with the other public officers who want to vie for political seats? Will every particular public officer go and vie and try to push for the agenda for their own political parties? Well, leadership must be shown by example, and we have to stop these two individuals and hold them into account. As a matter of fact, several politicians are actually advocating that Wetang'ula should be running for president come 2032. Is that the basis on why he's so invigorated to actually push for this agenda, going for political rallies? Even during the burial, he was quite adamant to push that agenda in a whole funeral. So this petition is just to hold people accountable. It does not entertain any benefit. Vocal Africa is not a political organization. It's an organization which is meant to actually advocate for Kenyans. And that's what they are doing with this particular petition. That is all.
So very briefly, our advocate has said it all. For Vocal Africa, ours is to ensure that public officers are accountable for their time while in office. It is our firm belief that anyone holding public office, particularly leaders of public institutions, must respect and adhere to the Constitution and the rule of law. And it is for that reason we have filed this petition, and we have all the faith in the courts to rule on this matter and to ensure that the independence of the legislature is guaranteed. Lastly, we are asking Kenyans, everywhere you are, do not remain silent when the Constitution is violated by the same individuals who are supposed to protect that Constitution. Let us be loud. Let us be very vocal in ensuring that the Constitution and the rule of law is respected. Thank you.